Hey guys, this is Rowley from Team XYZ. Today I will be giving you my Samurai deck profile. First of all, start off with the monsters. 2 Kagamushas. Great card, Tuner, 2-star. It's got a great effect too, which people really don't use, which I really think they should. It's when exactly one face-up 6 Samurai monster you control is being targeted by the effect of a spell trap or spell trap effect or monster effect, you can change the target to this face-up card on the field instead. I believe this is great when if someone tries to lance or chalice my Cheyenne, and I can change to this target, which I really like. I'm not sure about a Vela. I'm not sure if it targets. I'll try and find that out and let you know on a later date. 2 Elders. Great card. It's Cyber Dragon of the 6 Samurai deck basically. But if you go second, they set a monster, special summon this, asceticism, instant shine, and you still got your normal summon as well. Really good. 3 stars as well, and earth like Kagamusha. So if people play Gozen, you can use got these. You've got Kagamushas, you've got Kizans, things like that, and Grandmasters. 2 Kagekis. Great cards again. Also great for setting because people usually forget about the 2000. Its effect is when it's normal summons, you can special summon a level 4 or lower 6 Samurai monster from your hand. Also, while you control the face-up 6 Samurai monster with a different name, this card gains 1500 attack. People use the tech of Shadow of the 6 Samurai, Shien, where if you've got him on the field, you can activate his effect, target Kageke, boost up to 2000 because it's below 2000. And then his effect kicks in, so it gains 1500 attack. I usually don't do it because I believe it's a waste, to be honest. I'd rather go into Excalibur or into Blade Armor Ninja. Then we have Hand. Great card as well. I don't see a lot of decks running this, to be honest. And I really like it. I know you don't get special summon it, but you can get a lot of moves off with it. It's also level 3 for synchroing. I really like that and can overlay with it as well. Its effect, if you control the face-up 6 Samurai monster, you contribute 1 6 Samurai monster, select one monster on the field, and destroy it. Love that card. It's got me out of a lot of tough situations, to be honest. Spirit of the 6 Samurai. Again, a lot of people aren't using this, I don't believe, but I think this is the card that Samurais need to get back the hand power that they need. I've got 42 cards in my deck, and only 2 of them are 6 Sam Unite, so I don't really want to wait in on 2 cards. I'm thinking about putting a Pot of Avarice in as well, just to try and even it up a bit, but this is good. Also gives it an extra life and 500 attack and defense, which I believe is awesome. 2 Zanjis. Great monsters again, level 4s, 1/8s. Might not be special summons, but I believe they're great cards. There's effects are that if this card battles a monster, if it attacks it, then destroy it at the end of the damage step. Great card, love its effect. Think that it's not used enough, to be honest. Also level 4, usually use it to go into Shockmaster with Kizans and target it with asceticism to get a Kizan out and go into Shockmaster. Iru, once again, old samurai, great card though. Can use it to target Anisha with asceticism. Also, this destroys face-down monsters immediately without damage calculation or flipping it face-up. So against Gear Guys, this format, it's a great card. I reckon I'm thinking about putting another one in just because of the Gear Gaia, or at least side decking one, just so that I've got more play around Gear Gaia. It's a great card. And 3 Kizans. If someone's playing Gozen, you obviously get you obviously choose Earth and go for Kizans. One of the best cards is probably like one of the best cards in the deck. His effect's great too. Only downside to his effect is that if you've got 2 Kizan in hand, you can't special summon the other one, which I think lets it down a bit. But if you've got any other 6 Samurai, you can special summon them both. It gains an extra 300, even though there's already Kizans on the field as well, which I believe is awesome. One of the best cards in the deck. Going to like Barkion and things like that. Inishis. Great card again. Target Iru with these, like I said. And his effect is during either play turn if you control another face-up 6 Samurai monster with a different name. Move from play 2 6 Samurai monsters from your graveyard, select one face-up monster on the field and return it to the hand. It can only be used once per turn. Also, while you control 2 or more face-up 6 Samurai monsters that aren't Inisha, this card gains 500 attack as well, so it goes to 2-2. Not anything to target when it goes to 2-2, but I think it's an amazing card. 2 Grandmasters. A great card again. I think it's probably my favourite card in the deck. The reason why is because you can special summon it when you've just got a face-up 6 Samurai on the field. Also, when it's destroyed by your opponent's card effect, you can select a 6 Samurai in your grave and add it to hand, even itself when it's being destroyed, which I think is really good. Also, when you special summon it, if people activate Solemn on it, because it's destroyed, it doesn't have to be on the field to activate its effect, so it goes straight back to hand. And I love it when people don't realise, and then I get they lose 2,000. Or half the life points even if they're gonna Solemn Judgment it. I think it's great. One of the best cards. Also an Earth as well. Great Shogun Shin. Again, I don't see quite as many people running this as I'd like to see. His effect's amazing when you've got 2 or more 6 Samurai monsters on your side of the field. Special summon this card from your hand. Your opponent can only activate 1 spell or trap per turn, which I think is amazing. This card would be destroyed. You can destroy a different 6 Samurai as well. I really like this card. Goes great with Cheyenne, because then your opponent has to really pick and choose what they want to use, spell and trap wise. And finally, last monster, Goes. Again, great card. I know a lot of Sam decks don't run it because they have Gateway and United and things like that, but I believe this is one of the best cards that you can have in any deck. Much preferring Trag at the moment though, but because of the lack of hand power in Samurais, I believe that Goes will probably be the best at the moment for me. But I'm going to try and put Trag in instead, because I prefer his effect, pinching monsters and copying monsters from the grave, their levels. Okay then. Now the magics. 2 asceticism. Only 2. I took one out for a United because I've recently added another card to my deck, which I'll see later on, which I believe is good this format. So I'm only running 2. It is a great card, but it's a serious top deck card, a waste of a top deck, and I've really gone off it at the moment, but I believe that if I start doing well with them again, then I'll probably see the 3rd back in, to be honest. Reinforcement of the Army. Great card again, allows me to add 1 level 4 lone monster from a deck to the hand, any level 4 or lower, so real helps me. Situational again, so I can pick and choose which cards I want at the moment at the right times. 1 Shine Smoke Signal. Add 1 level 3 or lower 6 Samurai monster from your deck to your hand. Great card again, gives me a lot of choice because now I have Spirit in, I've got Hand in as well. It gives me situation advantage again. Really like it, but I'm only using 1 because I think it's kind of not. It's good, but not that good. 2 6 Ammonite. Great cards again. Gives me a lot of draw power. It adds to hand as well. But also, if I got these on the field with Gateway, take counters off these as well, which I really like. Only running 2 because I prefer not 3, because I prefer not drawing it when I have no monsters. Again, a major top deck loss. Gateway. Great card. Only problem we have at the moment, people are realising that you can Solemn Warn in it, which I don't like. I'm not really bothered, to be honest, because people are wasting 2,000 life points just on 1 card. And really, I usually play it and I've only got 1 monster that I can summon. So I kind of use it to bait out people most of the time, which I really like. Great card, but it just doesn't see enough play in my deck. I really hardly get it. Oh, by the way, I do have a super one, it's just not in my deck at the moment. Dark Hole. Monster Reborn. 2 MSTs. Heavy Storm. Enough said, really. Everyone knows what it does. I think they're in nearly in every deck. Probably. And great cards. Love them. Never take them out. Traps. Double-edged sword technique. Great card. This allows me to target 2 6 Samurai monsters in my grave, special summon those targets in face-up attack, then destroy them during the end phase and take damage equal to the monster's attack. When I do it, I usually either overlay or synchro straight away, or if I've got hand and they've got massive field advantage, I usually special summon them pop 2, which I really like, and it gives me a lot of choice again. especially when Cheyenne's in the grave as well. If I can push for game, I'm thinking about sometimes getting with the new cards that are coming out. I'm thinking about Cheyenne and Grandmaster back and overlaying for a level 5, like maybe going to Tyrus or something. I know it seems a bit extreme to waste a Cheyenne, but I believe that Tyrus's effects a lot better than Cheyenne's at the moment in the format. I know it's like kind of trap heavy and things like that, but people just try and get around Cheyenne so much, and it's people usually can play around him, and I'm not liking that, to be honest. Backs to the Wall, again, another great card. I believe it should be in every Sam deck. Pay life points until you only have 100 left. Special summon as many 6 samurai monsters from your grave as possible. Cannot special summon more than one with the same name, or a monster that has the same name as a monster you already control. Really like this card. It won me a couple of games. It got me to top 4 at my locals, and Vicky Hall, which is the main tournament of the month. I haven't really seen it during the hobby leagues. Hoping to see it more. People have usually started soloming it and things now, but really enjoying it. 2 Magatamas. Think you see these in every samurai deck, to be honest, and if they don't, then I don't know what they're doing, to be honest. Great cards, stop everything. It literally can stop anything. It can stop Zen mains, it can stop anything that would destroy cards on my side of the field. I can negate its activation and destroy it, which I really like. This is the card that I've put in, Compulse. Because of the format at the moment, very XYZ heavy with wind-ups and things like that, and Gear Gaia. I'm really looking to use this, really looking forward to Saturday to use this, to be honest. I just love to see the people's faces when you compulse the monsters, when the XYZ or Synchro or something. I know it sounds evil, but hey. TT. Great card, don't really have to explain it. It's a TT, after all. Mirror Force. Great card again. No, it's a great card, very good power card, but I'm liking Dimensional Prisoners at the moment more, and thinking I'm going to try and run them, see what they're like. Then we have Solemn and his 2 sons. Best cards, best trap cards probably are all at the moment. Really liking all of them, especially the warnings. I prefer warnings over judgment, to be honest. I know it can help you push for game judgment, but believe the younger one is the better. Okay, that's the traps. Going to the extra deck. Fake Veiler. Great card, don't really need to explain it, it's a Fake Veiler. Imperial Iron Walls. Cards cannot be removed from play. Great card. It stops things like Agents, Macro Rabbit, and things like that. Really looking forward to using this card again, and it'll be interesting, to be honest. Not seen anyone with this inside deck. Non-fusion area. Never play Confusion Summon. Rivalry Warlords. Great cards in Sam's, probably the best side deck cards for this. Great against wind up. If you don't know what it does, it's each player can only control one type of monster, send all other face up monsters they control to the graveyard. All wind up are different, so great card. Mirror of Oaths. Great card against Rabbit. When your opponent special summons a monster from their main deck or monsters, destroy that monster, and if you do, draw 1 card. Great card. Love using it against Rabbit. Gives me a +1 as well, which I kind of need with my deck, so it's a great card. Trapstone. I know people aren't really liking it at the moment, but I think the format is quite trap heavy, so I'm really looking to utilise this, especially in Sam's, because I don't like people just soloming and compulsing my stuff. Just Tornado. Great card again against heroes, against mirror match Sams, anything like that. Also, if I use it in their turn, I get to set a spell or trap, so I can use it during my turn. Book of Moon. Great card against nearly every deck, I think. Really liking it. 2 Defeaters. Really liking this as well at the moment. Great against mermails, wind-ups. Wait, not really against wind-ups, I've seen people maining it. It's good against people that run Sams that are really niche dependent, so that's good. And also gear Gaia, because when they ditched at graveyard they're removed from play, so they cannot get certain effects and things like that, which I really like. And lastly, Spirit Reaper. French Spirit Reaper to be exact. Spirit Reaper, great card. Don't really need to explain that either, I don't think. On to the extra. This is my poorly made token, made by using a screwdriver. Leviathan Dragon, great card. Tempo, great against wind-ups, things like that. Really liking this as well at the moment. Utopia. Like Utopia, gets me out of a lot of situations. It gives me a couple of turns to draw cards and get back in the game. Pap, great card again. Sorry about that. Really like using it against if I know they've got a face down Spirit Reaper, if I know the deck, using it against that, because then Spirit Reaper go down to 0 attacking if I've got a full field as well. Pretty much go for game. I know they can't drop goals, so it's amazing. Play down a ninja. Great card. Need 2 level 4 warrior monsters, and once per turn you can detach one. Any ninja face up ninja card can attack twice. This has 2 to attack, so it's really good. So if it's both directs, then it's 4/4. Really good. Shadow of the Six Samurai Shen. My opinions on this card are varied. I like it, and at the same time I don't. It's got good plays around it, but I prefer to go into other things like Blade Armor or Excalibur. Master basically a double Book of Moon or 3 lives, 2/3 defense as well. Gives you time to get back hand power, so it's a good card in Sam's. Cowboy. Originally I thought this card was mine, but it's not. I seem to have left my Excalibur and took this by accident. Good card, 2 level 4s, great card in first damage, because you can burn him if it's in defense mode. So, and it's also an earth, so get around goes in with my deck. Shockmaster. Still can't believe it's fair, to be honest. And I hear a lot about this on the YCS videos, but I'm not sure why people aren't using it over here as much as I've seen, and at my locals I hardly see anyone using it, trying to go first turn Shockmaster. Really good card, really damages people when you use it first turn. It changes everything in the game. Really enjoy it. I'm going to try and start using it more, because it's good plays with this card. Catasta. Catasta's Catasta at the end of the day. 5-star. Anything that battles where you dies apart from a dog. Great card. The Big Mac Daddy, Shen. When your opponent activates a trapper spell card during either player's turn, you can negate the activation and destroy it. Also, people don't really remember its second effect, where that if it will be destroyed, you can destroy a different 6 samurai monster instead. Great card. 2/5 attack, 5-star, great. The Pussycat Beast. 5-star again. When your opponent activates a spell card, you can mill the top 2 cards from your deck to negate it and destroy it. 2/2. It's an earth as well. Get around goes in. Good card. Don't really go into it as much as I should. Gaia, 6-star, 2/6 beta. Earth again, so you can say really. Barkion, good card. 2/5. Need earths again, but it's a 6-star. You remove 2 from your graveyard to negate traps and destroy them. It's a good card. Don't believe it can negate counter traps, so it's a bit here or there. Last but not least, Mr. Wim. I played my teammate the other week at my locals, and I got Mr. Wim out and bounced a Zen mains and a Maestro back to his hand and attacked for game. It was misplay on his part. Sorry to bring it up, Jamie, but I had to. And really enjoying this card at the moment. A lot of people seem to be using it a lot more, and I'm really liking that. People need to start using it more. And then, guys, that's me and Margin Boo calling off. And if you'd like to see any changes or recommend any, comment below. And have a great one, guys. Thanks for watching.